Lionel Messi thought he had already survived one of the wildest nights of his MLS season. He scored, he assisted, Inter Miami avoided a fourth straight defeat. But just when it looked like the story was over, MLS stepped in. And the ruling completely changed how the chaotic night was remembered. It all happened on August 19, when Inter Miami traveled to face the Philadelphia Union. Miami fell behind early, but Messi helped turn the game around. He assisted Daniel Pinter for the equalizer, then scored himself in the 26th minute to make it 2-1. For Messi, the goal carried extra emotion. It was his first since the death of his father, Jorge Messi, earlier in August. But Philadelphia fought back. Neil Pierre equalized in the second half, and the match eventually finished 2-2. Then everything changed. Deep into stoppage time, Messi became involved in a heated exchange with Philadelphia midfielder Quinn Sullivan. According to reports and footage from the incident, Messi approached Sullivan after the two exchanged words, and Messi made contact with the back of Sullivan's head and neck. The referee did not show Messi a card for the incident at the time. That could have been the end of it. But MLS had other plans. On August 21, the league's disciplinary committee fined Messi an undisclosed amount for violating its policy concerning hands to the face, head, or neck of an opponent. And this is where the story gets interesting. Because MLS did not simply punish Messi and move on. Inter Miami defender Ian Frey was also fined for a separate incident involving Sullivan during the same match. Meanwhile, Philadelphia's Cavan Sullivan had received a red card during the late chaos. But an independent review panel later overturned that red card. So think about what had happened. Messi, one of the biggest stars in MLS history, was punished after the match. At the same time, a Philadelphia player involved in the wider stoppage time chaos had his red card rescinded. That was the ruling nobody expected to become the bigger talking point. And it shows something important about MLS discipline. Being Lionel Messi does not mean every incident disappears. The league has now shown that it is willing to review incidents after the final whistle, even when the player involved is arguably the most famous footballer in the competition. Messi has already received a disciplinary sanction during his MLS career. But this latest case is different because it came during an incredibly emotional night for the Argentine. He had just scored after losing his father. He had helped Miami stop a 3-game losing streak. And then, minutes later, he found himself at the center of another controversy. Some fans online questioned why the referee did not punish Messi during the match, while others argued that the incident should have been treated in the context of the heated confrontation. But there is no verified evidence that MLS targeted Messi because of his status. The official explanation is much simpler. The disciplinary committee found that he violated the league's hands to the face, head or neck policy. And that may be the biggest takeaway. Messi can still dominate headlines with a goal. He can still change a game with one moment of brilliance. But MLS is making it clear that its disciplinary rules apply beyond the superstar spotlight. The strange part is that the same match produced two very different outcomes. Messi was fined, while Cavan Sullivan's red card was overturned. So was this simply a Messi night that got out of control? Or does it show that MLS is becoming much more serious about reviewing incidents after the whistle? Either way, Messi's goal may have stopped the losing streak. But the ruling made sure the controversy continued long after the match ended. What do you think? Was MLS right to fine Messi, or should the incident have been left on the pitch? Drop your opinion in the comments, and subscribe for more football stories that go beyond the headline.